Hello everybody, my name is Furious Gamer and welcome back to another 1 to 5 scale Minecraft United States battleship tutorial. Today I'm going to show you guys how to build the Iowa class battleship USS Missouri. So without further ado, hope you enjoy. Now before I start off, if you decide to use this build, please give me credit for once at least. I don't know, I've had a lot of stuff stolen. So there are like 3 signs on this entire thing that you can give me credit on, but credit is credit. So, you know. Alright. So let's just get into some background for the ship. USS Missouri BB-63 is an Iowa-class battleship and was the third ship of the United States Navy to be named after the U.S. state of Missouri. Missouri was the last battleship commissioned by the United States and is remembered as the site of the surrender of the Empire of Japan, which ended in World War II. Missouri was ordered in 1940 and commissioned in June of 1944. In the Pacific theater of World War II, she fought in the battles of Iwo Jima and Okinawa. She shelled Japanese home islands, and she later fought in the Korean War from 1950 to 1953. She decommissioned in 1955 into the United States Navy Reserve Fleets, or the Mothball Fleet, but reactivated and modernized in 1984 as a part of the 600-ship Navy plan, and provided fire support during Operation Desert Storm in 1991. Missouri received a total of 11 battle stars for her service in World War II, Korea, and the Persian Gulf, and was finally decommissioned in 1992 after serving a total of 17 years of active service, but remained on the Naval Vessel Register until her name was struck in 1995. In 1998, she was donated to the USS Missouri Memorial Association and became a museum ship at Pearl Harbor. So, to be fair, she didn't really do much, but she's rather popular. Well, let me find the controls. There we go. She's rather popular, I guess. I don't know why. Maybe because she sits next to the Arizona. Anyway, go all the way at the front. You have bow mast, metal decking. You have her shear, some anti-aircraft ports, and, 2 forward main guns, bridge, whatever kind of superstructure this is. You have a forward funnel, a bunch of secondaries, you have lifeboat, anti-aircraft, you got the rigging, more secondaries to back. You have some radar all the way up the top up here, and then back here you have more radar stuff. You have whatever this is. Even you have her aftmost turret. And moving back, you have some more anti-aircraft. You have 2 seaplane catapults, and then crane, which not really all that much, but she looks cool, and apparently that's what matters. It's accurate, I guess. Wide. Let's get into this. Alright, moving on into our first layer, layer 1. You want to build, if you were doing this in the water or whatever, okay. If you're building this in water, your first layer is going to be on the second block underwater. But yeah, let's start off. you want a brick wall, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 red terracotta with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brick top slabs coming off. Then you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red terracotta with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brick top slabs coming off of it. Then you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 red terracotta. And on the second block back, you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 brick top slabs just like that. Then you want to go back to the back. You want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red terracotta with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red terracotta brick top slabs. And coming off of it, you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 brick walls with skeleton skull. You can go on the center. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4 red terracotta with a brick stair coming off of it. And then on the second wall back, on the third wall back, you want to place a brick wall, place a skeleton skull in front of it, and then break the wall. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 end rods coming off of it. And go to these skeleton skulls. And we'll go skip a space, and then you want a crimson trapdoor opened up. Then once you copy that to the other side, you want to fill in the deck, the keel, just like that. And then when you're finished, you should have something that looks just like this from above. And that does it for layer 1. Moving on into layer 2. Alright, moving on into layer 2. You want to place a brick wall on top of the previous one, and then you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red terracotta. You want to go diagonal, you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red terracotta with a brick slab on the side. And you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red terracotta, brick slab. And you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 red terracotta. Then you want 1, 2 brick top slabs. Go inside, you want 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4 red terracotta, and 1, 2, 3, 4 brick top slabs coming off of it. Then you want to go in. You want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red terracotta on top of the walls. Then you want 1, 2, 3 red top brick slabs. You want to go in. You want 3, 1, 2, 3 red terracotta starting in between the last ones in the back. Then you want a brick stair coming off of it, and then 2 brick top slabs, just like that. And once you're done with that, you of course want to flip it to the other side. And then once you're done with that, you'll be finished with layer 2. Moving on into layer 3, which is now starting with everything above the water. Alright, moving into layer 3. This is going to be our last layer for the hull. Now this is pretty different from a lot of my other tutorials, as for some of my larger ones, it's 2 blocks only to, the freeboard is only 2 blocks, just to for size, because of some of these are so big. And then for some of these battleships, they're 2 blocks because of the dip in the hull. It goes down, so you have to represent that. Some of the ships I'll use like a slab, but for a bunch of them I use 2 blocks, just to show, hey, this is what's going on, and stuff like that. Most of the ships that I have in here should only have 1 block freeboards, but that's really difficult when you want to display detail and show what it actually is. So anyway, let's just get back into this. We'll go to the front. On top of the wall, you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stone blocks. You want a stone slab on the side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stone stair on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stone stair on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26 stone blocks. A stone stair. Go in, you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stone blocks. A stone stair. Go in, you want 1, 2, 3 stone blocks. You want a stone stair. And then a trap door coming off of it, and then you want to go in, you want a stone block and a stone stair, just like that. And then you want to copy that to the other side, and you want to go on the inside and fill in the deck. And that does it for layer 3, which basically concludes the hull. I'm gonna fix what I'm doing here. Alright. Get some stuff. Okay, I should be fine. So, to work on finishing the freeboard, you want a stone block on top of the previous first one, and a stone stair coming off of it. And next to it you want a second full block, and you want 1, 2 gray concrete, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 polished blackstone slabs. No, not blackstone slabs. Polished deep slate. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slabs on the side. You want 2 stone, 2 more slabs, this time top, and then with a skeleton skull on either side of the stair, and then copy what you have on the other side. Alright. Now we can start off. Now we have this. Well, actually, you're going to continue. So you actually want to place these skeleton skulls with like a placer block, whatever, since you can't place levitating skulls. You want to place 2 skulls at an angle, and then you can put your anchors. And then behind the skeleton skulls, you want 1, 2, 3 iron trap doors, and then forward-facing skeleton skulls. Behind them, a gray carpet on top of these 2 stone blocks, and an end rod on top of the stair, just like that, so we don't have to worry about the front. And you want to place 2 rows of 3 end rods in the center, and then 3 forward-facing stone brick stairs. 1, 2, 3 stone bricks. Then 1, 2, 3 backwards stone brick stairs with a skeleton skull on either side. I'm gonna skip a space. Alright, and you want to skip space and set wall, flat gray stained glass panel on either side, stone block, and set wall on either side. And then gray concrete, stone blocks on either side, gray concrete in the center, stone block to either side, light gray stained glass panel to either side. Gray concrete in the center, stone block to either side, stone wall to, and a set wall to either side. And then 1, 2, 3 gray concrete, stone blocks to either side. Then you want 3 rows of 3 gray concrete, stone blocks, and then light gray stained glass panels. And my head hurts now. Ow. And you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gray concrete and stone blocks. Be fine. There. Then you want 3 rows of 3 gray concrete. You want stone blocks on the side. On the first block, you want smooth quartz stairs. Second block, you want smooth quartz slabs. And then third block, you want andesite walls. And you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gray concrete in the center, and a stone block to either side. 3 rows of 3 gray concrete, stone blocks, light gray stained glass panels. And you want 1, 2, 3 gray concrete, stone blocks to either side. And then you just kind of want to repeat what you have. The front. So 2 more gray concrete, 2 stone on the side, and a wall, like a stained glass panel, and then gray concrete, stone on the other side. Then you want stone in the middle with walls to either side, and then you want stone in the center with light gray stained glass panel to either side. Alright, and then you want to skip a space. You want 3 stone brick upside down stairs, 3 stone bricks, and then 3 stone brick stairs normal, and then 2 rows of 3 end rods. You want a skeleton skull on either side of What did I mess up? Oh. You move everything back. Everything from these glass panels back. No, up. Yes. Alright. There we go. And then you want to skip 2 spaces from this glass right here. No, 1. You want to skip a space from this glass here. You want 1, 2. Skip a space. 3. Damn it. I need to stop doing YouTube. Those of you that can look, those of you who can look at the screen while doing this, just look at what I'm doing. There. Now, at the end of the gun barrels, you want to skip space, and then you want nothing in the center, and a skeleton skull on the other side of that nothingness. Then you want to skip another space. You want 2 polished andesite slabs, and then 2 iron trap doors on the side of the hull. You want polished andesite slabs on the very edges of the hull. And then go in, you want 1, 2, 3 iron trap doors. This. You want to get with the skeleton skulls. You want to crouch and place them at an angle on top of these iron trap doors. In the center, you want an andesite wall. With an end rod on top. You want an andesite slab on top of on the side of this polished andesite slab on top of this, on the side of the polished andesite wall. Then you want to stick a space for the end rod. We'll place iron trap door next to the end rod. That's an end rod. And then one on top of the polished andesite slab. Then you'll place a birch fence gate on the front, on the side, just like that. So you have a crane. Just build this, because I cannot talk. And then all of the exposed hull, just put gray carpet on top of it, just like this. If I could breathe, that would be great. Anyway, that does it for layer 4. Moving on into layer 5. You want to go to this front of the base of the superstructure. And you'll place 3 stone brick stairs with 2 rows of 3 iron end rods up front. Then you want a row of 3 stone bricks, and then 1, 2, 3 stone brick stairs on the back. With skeleton skulls on either side. And then you want a stone stair facing forward in the center, and then behind it you want polished andesite block with a wall to either side. Then you want stone stair facing forward, and then one on either side. You want stone block center with stone stair to either side, and then a wall to the extreme edge, just like that. And then a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stone, and then 1, 2, 3 stone on the inside, and then you want birch fence gates on top of these glass panels. You'll polish andesite slab on top of the blocks to the extreme sides. And in the center, you want stone bricks with an iron trap door, top iron trap door to either side. And then you want another stone bricks in the center with birch fence gate to either side, open in, and then a wall to either side. Then in the center, you want stone block, glass panel to either side, stone block. And then you want to do the center thing again, so stone block, like our stained glass panel, and then you want 2 rows of 3 stone blocks. Next to the first ones, you want iron trap doors on the bottom, and then polished andesite slabs on top of these stone blocks. And behind them, you want birch fence gates, and you want andesite wall connected to the stone. And then You want to place 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 2 rows of 3 stone, then 2 stone blocks with andesite walls on the sides. Oh wait, you want 2 rows of 5 stone. Then you want 1, 2, 3 stone on the side, no, behind it with light gray stained glass panels on the side, just like so. And then any exposed bits of the floor you can cover up with gray carpet. Alright, now moving on to layer 6. You want an andesite wall with polished andesite slab behind it. On the sides, you want skeleton skulls. Then in front, you want a dark oak sign, and that does it for the front of the superstructure. And then you want 2 stone blocks, 2 andesite walls on the sides, and then birch fence gates on the extreme sides. The walls, and then behind them you want a row of 1, 2, 3 stone, and then polished andesite slab to either side. And then you want a stone block in the center and an andesite wall to either side. Then you want 2 stone bricks on top of the previous 2. And you want to place gray carpet on top of these trapdoors. I'm going to place a wall to either side of the second one, and then birch fence gate on top of these. I'm going to place a birch fence gate on either side of these walls, just like that. In the center, you want an andesite wall. And then on top of these stone blocks, you want polished andesite slab. Sign in. And then behind the previous andesite wall, you want another one. In the center, you want nothing. On the sides, you want polished andesite slab, and then facing the slabs, you want levers, just like that. And then you're gonna go up a space back, and in the center, you want 1, 2 stone bricks, and then on the very sides, you want polished andesite slabs with birch fence gates open backwards. You want to skip 2 spaces, and you want a stone stair facing backwards, and you want to skip a space. You want polished andesite slab with a skeleton skull. Alright, now we can move on into our, I guess, last couple layers. First you want to place down gray carpet on top of all of the bare stone, just like that. So it looks like this from the front. That was layer 6, right? Yeah, so moving on into layer 7. I'm going to place a skeleton skull on top of this polished andesite full block, and then an end rod to either side of it. Then you place an iron trap door behind it, and a stone slab with a birch sign to either side of it. You want to place a stone block with polished andesite wall behind it, or an andesite wall to either side of the stone block, and then light gray stained glass panels to either side, just like that. You want to place 2 stone blocks on top of the previous one, stone bricks on top of the previous ones. Then you want iron trap doors on top of these walls in the back, and then you want a top iron trap door on the back. You want to move back one. You want stone bricks on top of the previous, and then you want a lever on top of the back stone block. And then you want a skeleton skull with an end rod on either side. And then to finish off the back, I'm going to place stone brick on top of the first stone brick block and polished andesite slab on the side of it, and then back behind it, and then on the sides you want 2 iron trap doors. You want to crouch and place an end rod on top of this lever. Then you want 2 more on top of it. You want one coming off the bottom one and the top one. And then the center one, you want an end rod on either side. See if something that looks like that. I don't think I actually need this one up here. And does it for the back. And moving on to finish the front, I'm going to place a stone block on top of the previous one. You want an andesite wall behind it, and then stone bricks and a polished andesite slab. Go back to the front again. You want a stone stair facing backwards, and then an iron trap door on the side, on the front of it, and on the other side. See something looks like that. Then you want to place an end rod on top of the wall. You want to place a skeleton skull facing backwards on top of the stair, and then you want another end rod on top of the previous one. And then you want an iron trap door on top of the end rod. You want a skeleton skull on the front of the end rod, on the front of the iron trap door. And you want birch fence gate on the back of it. And then on top of the birch fence gate, you want an end rod, just like that. And then to finish it off, you want to get barrier voids. So I'm going to type in /give at s structure void, and you should get something that looks like this. Then you want to go to this top end rod up the front. You want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it should line up with the end rod at the back. And then on top of this wall, you want to go all the way up. And then behind it, you want to go all the way back up. And you want to... So on top of this wall, you want to go all the way up with the buttons. And then on the back, right here, you want this barrier structure void. You want buttons going all the way up so they don't collide with the top one right here. And then between the end rods, you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buttons stringing across. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stringing across. Just like that. And that does it for my design for the Iowa class battleship USS Missouri BB-63. I hope you all enjoyed building her as much as I did, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. My name is Furious Gamer, building the Missouri BB-63. Good night.